Springfield, 1-1. Request startup.
I hope you can navigate, because I can't.
I wasn't going very fast, so I was just having a fly around because I haven't flown on DCS for God knows how long, so I just wasn't going to do much other than dick about around wherever we are here in Tangmere.
Okay, I don't even know where we are.
We are Tangmere, which is not actually that far from where I live.
But can you see your house from here?
No, they didn't model it. I'm quite upset about that. I mean, to be fair, it wasn't built until 2017, so that's probably why they didn't model it.
I was going to say, did it exist then?
No, it definitely didn't. And I am running up if you're ready.
Yep, 2 green.
Give us about 5 seconds. Don't try and take off with me because this could go one of 2 ways.
Up or down?
Yeah, right. Powering up.
Oh, that wasn't trimmed very well.
I'm airborne.
Two airborne, but that was not nice.
Mine wasn't too bad. I'm coming off the power and banking around to the left. Setting the RPM at 2.6 and the boost is at 4.
2.
Ah, let's go for a little jolly down the coast then.
Why not?
Leveling out. Okay, we'll hang a right over what I think is Brighton, but it might be somewhere else, and head off towards the Isle of Wight.
2.
Keep an eye out for the Germans. You know what? They've done some updates to this map, haven't they? They might actually have modelled at least the town where they should have done, because it's where the fucking Spitfire was from originally. So I might actually fly over that way, see if they have a town there.
Fair enough. Well,
Off to our sort of 2 o'clock, 1 o'clock-ish.
well, the Spitfire's designer was from my town.
You what?
The Spitfire's designer was from my town.
Oh yeah, I know, but it was built originally, it first flew in Eastleigh, didn't it? And it was built in Southampton and Birmingham.
I know Supermarine was Southampton, aren't they?
Well, it doesn't have Southampton, it's called Southampton, but it was just called Eastleigh Airport, which is where the Spitfire flew out of, which I'm a bit disappointed by.
Okay, I've got no clue where we are.
Well, right now, this is Portsmouth below us.
It's very small.
Well, it's here plus the other side of the estuary, and then everything to your right, and Fareham and Gosport is on the other side of the water. So it's kind of everything below, behind, and in front is Portsmouth.
Okay, I was down Fareham all last week.
Just going to climb a little bit so I can try and get my bearings of where the river's going, so I can try and follow it up.
Beautiful machine.
It certainly is. It never gets old sitting in this thing, especially, well, in VR at least.
Look to your right.
Yeah, I'm looking. I'm also looking on the map, try and work out where we are.
Glad you know.
Well, if you put your, it's going to be quite difficult to do when you're sat this close to me, but if you bring your kneeboard up, and then the button, I think, is, it needs to be bound, but I've just bound it onto a button on my controller, which is mark current position on kneeboard, so then you can actually see where you are on the kneeboard.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, I'm not bothering with that.
I think it's like right shift and K or right alt and K, something involving the K, but yeah, we're basically flying up the Southampton, like the estuary, and then there should be an airfield to our like 2 o'clock, which should be east of the airfield, which is where this thing flew out of for the first time. But there ain't. Oh, I'm dropping down a bit. Have you been into Southampton Docks? You must have done Southampton Docks for AO or somewhere near there.
No.
Have you done Marchwood?
Nope, just Fareham down there.
Okay, well Fareham's behind us basically, but yeah. This would be Southampton Docks on our 12 o'clock, just on the other side of the small river. And then to your right is, it should be, if I turn right now actually.
What's cruise RPM in this? Should be lower than this, shouldn't it?
2.6 cruise RPM, I think it's 2.5, 2.6.
Okay, I thought it was about 2.2.
Well, it can be if you want, but it's combat cruise, I suppose you'd call it. It's 2.6. Because you don't really want to get caught out being slow, do you? I suppose.
Not if we are going to get bounced, but I'd be kind of surprised if we did.
Well, yeah, me too. But I mean, in you know, from what they wrote on the manual, you'd want to be fast in a cruise as opposed to like sat at 200 mile an hour.
Fair enough.
So this should be where the airfield is, right below us. This should be like Eastleigh, where I live. And then there should be a railway plus, well I think they've got the railway, because that's directly below us, but they haven't modelled the airfield, which is literally fucking right below us now.
That's a bit shit.
It is, considering how important it was for World War II. I'm surprised, and they've put things like Lymington and stuff like that, which are like nothing airfields. And yeah, they've missed out. Pretty much, to me at least, one of the most important ones, because it's where this thing fucking flew out of. So, or where where it did its prototype flying and testing and that. I suppose that maybe they would argue that it's not been made for the Spitfire. This map, it's been made for the Normandy invasion. So they don't consider that airfield to be of any importance.
Well, okay. So is this the Normandy map or Channel map?
The fucking airfields on the south coast were of importance, so they should all be there.
So is this the Channel map or Normandy?
Sorry?
Is this the Channel map or Normandy?
Normandy?
Okay, I don't know if I've got the Channel.
I wouldn't buy it now, not when they've added the Normandy 2, which has got basically all of it on.
Is that now? Do you have to buy that as a separate module, or is that part of Normandy?
No, you have to buy it separately. If you have Normandy and the Channel already, then it's a bit cheap. It was very cheap actually. It's only $10, but if you've got one or the other, it's still reduced, but I can't remember by how much.
No, I have no idea what I've got at Waniana.
They got the old Southampton football ground below us. On my left.
Bloody hell.
They've actually put, that's the old Southampton Football Club, because then it moved. And yeah, they've actually modelled it.
It looks a bit green.
Yeah, it is very green. By that reckoning, there should be Portsmouth Football Club down in Portsmouth, but I never noticed it. I'm getting some seemingly quite strong crosswind, like right, left to right. Are you?
Not noticing anything.
I feel like I'm crabbing with normal rudder and normal, and I look down on my yaw thing and it's off to one side.
Mine's a little bit variable. Just come and count some rivets.
Say again?
I'm just coming to count some rivets.
Yeah, I noticed. Because you want to be as close as you can to look at it as much as you can, that's what it is.
Yeah, it's bloody good practice flying like this.
Right, should we do some BFM World War II style?
If you like.
Obviously no shooting. I'll just manoeuvre and you can chase me around and let me know when I'm dead.
Are we doing a break and then a head-on pass?
We'll just do. I'll be defensive for a bit because I've not flown this for ages, so I'd probably be better off doing that. You can just line up a little bit behind me and then I'll start turning.
Okay.
I'll keep it. RPM won't be above 2850, and the boost won't be above. What is that? 18, I think. No, 16. Sorry, I had to zoom in to read it properly. But yeah, I won't push the engine too much. So.
Okay, ready when you are.
Right, and then fight on.
Watch the water.
Yep. Oh, I nearly lost it then.
I saw it drop that wing.
Might be a passing shot, but it would be a passing one. No, it won't.
Yeah, I saw you climbed.
Guns.
Nice, kill.
I'm out, north. Below you, on your low 3 o'clock.
There's...
I'm bringing the RPM down.
I've got a horrible frame rate over that town.
It was a horrible what?
At the back end of that fight, I was getting horrible frame rate around the town, over the town.
Oh, yeah. I probably did choose the best place to start that, but never mind.
Two saddled.
Yeah, visual.
A few times I thought you were going into the houses.
I thought I was going into the drink a few times, or into someone's front living room. I did get this for pretty much all the warbirds, the stick and the curves and everything set up like pretty much spot on, so I can pull right to the limit and sort of sit just on the edge of losing the wings.
Yep, well I changed my control axis as on the ground earlier.
Yeah.
It's,
And it's a it's a decent enough stick, so it's got some nice strong springs to it, so you don't kind of over pull.
yeah, mine's quite soft because I've got an extension on it, but it's I've got nice muscle memory with it.
Sorry, you broke up a bit then. Say again.
I've got the muscle memory going on mine. I've got an extension. It's the Virpil CM2, so it's designed for extensions.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I've still got a curve on it, and I've reduced the saturation just before we flew.
Yeah. I fucking know. When I first flew this, I was like, this seriously needs some curves because it's so twitchy if you leave it on 0.
Yeah, the real one was twitchy, and the control stick was massive.
Well, yeah, exactly. Like, so they didn't need to worry about curves because they got a fucking. Well, you can see it looking down. It's like 4 foot long fucking stick.
I think it's something like 32 inches or something like that, nearly 3 feet.
Yeah, it's fucking, like I said, it's enormous, isn't it, compared to some of the other World War II planes.
It's like a pitchfork that just jammed through the floor.
Yeah. I'm not completely sure where the airfield is. I know roughly where it is, but
Over here somewhere.
it's over here somewhere, and it's concrete, so it's a bit more visible than the dusty ones. If in doubt, just fly up and down the coast until you see something that you can land on.
That isn't blue.
Exactly. You don't really want to go out for beers in Portsmouth, though.
What, even in 44?
Ever, at any age, irrelevant.
No, I don't mean my age, I mean 1944.
Oh, sorry. Well, still irrelevant, I think, but yeah. The long-running feud between Portsmouth and Southampton, where I'm from.
Ah.
It's all football related. Like, I couldn't personally give a flying fuck, but yeah, apparently we hate Portsmouth and Portsmouth hate us.
Yeah.
I do know when I used to play rugby and we played Portsmouth, even though we weren't Southampton. Our club was Eastleigh, but it was obviously known as a Southampton-based club. It was the most violent, fucking brawly sort of nasty game that I've ever played when I played Pompey.
Neighbourly love.
Yeah. It's the same as bullshit with everything, isn't it? If it's involving football, it's whichever is the closest, like, town or city to you. You hate them and they hate you.
Yeah, it isn't about football, it just comes out more with football. It's just basic human tribalism.
Well, exactly, yeah.
For some reason it gets put out more with football, but yeah, it's a thing. It's a complete bullshit thing, but it's a thing.
Yes, I think the airfield is on our left, I think.
Blind.
Yeah, it's on my 11 o'clock. Can you see it?
Neg, but don't make anything about that. Oh, possibly.
It looks like it's the town, but it's not. It's a big blob of what is not rendered in for me of the town. It's basically on this side of that town.
Yeah, I see it. We're only a mile or two away.
Okay, drop down for a break. I think we took off this way, but if not, this is the way I'm landing.
112 or 12 maybe, or 11.
I think if not, then
No, we didn't take off this one. We took off the one right to left here.
Tower, flight 2 Spitfires, inbound for landing runway 33. And one on the brake.
Turn the brake.
I'm saying there's a definite crosswind pushing me right to left here.
Yeah, I'm definitely feeling it now.
I'm going to loop around and not land on this runway because I don't want to land sideways. I'm going to loop to the other, what will be south, I think.
Yeah, I know what you're doing. That's the one we took off on.
Yeah, I got it wrong. I thought it was the one we were landing at, but yeah, we didn't. We did the other one. Oh yes, there's a helpful set of 4 Spitfires sat there, isn't there?
Yeah. I can't see unless I zoom in though.
Yeah, I should have paid more attention when we took off. That would have helped. I'll try and stay on the left. Well, that didn't go well. It looks like you were aiming for me.
Yeah, that's just... Yeah, I mean, takeoff was like that.
Hey, it's still in one piece. That's good enough.
Yeah, there's no paint on either wing.
Don't worry about that. They can get the old can of Dulux out or whatever it is. The propeller's still spinning and the wheels are still straight. That is a successful landing in my book.
Yep. One, we can walk away, and two, they can probably reuse the airplane.
They can definitely reuse it. Like I said, just gotta get a couple of cans of white or whatever the colour is underneath out and paint the wingtips. Mine as well as yours.
And there we go.
Yeah, shutting down.